Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for Game 2 of Infinity Esports versus Crewmates. Infinity Esports taking a strong Game 1, finishing the game at 34 minutes. But will Crewmates be able to ultimately turn it around? Or will we find Infinity Esports claiming themselves a 2-0 victory? Let's get right into the draft, starting off with some ban phases coming out. Instant Nyx ban, you know, your usual ban in the hero pool there, along with Batrider also. Don't want to be going against Batrider. Got ourselves Beastmaster ban and Earthshaker ban also, and picking themselves up Grimstroke on the side of Crewmates. Now, if I'm correct there, Grimstroke was played on the side of Infinity, and they're actually going to nab that from them. But Infinity, they will be able to claim themselves their Tusk.
Yeah, so I like that Infinity take the Tusk themselves, don't give away this Tusk Grimstroke combo to Crewmates, something that's been very successful in a lot of the games we've cast. They go for the puck again, though, which I think is fine. Like, it didn't do as much as it would have hoped for last game, but I don't think that was down to the puck in particular. I would have potentially liked to have seen them pick up a different hero that works well with the Grimstroke, but I mean, Puck's so strong at the moment that it's really hard to pass up on. Because if you don't pick it for yourselves, then Infinity are going to take it.
Yeah.
Quick mention as well, Game 2 is on the Brazilian server, so Crewmates should have a better ping advantage this time, since they're from Brazil and Infinity are from Peru.
Ah, okay.
Should potentially make it a more even game, hopefully. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they pick up with the Tusk here. They could go back for the Void Spirit again if they wanted, as like this flex core. I think Death Prophet's really strong against Grimstroke and Puck as well. And again, it's another flex hero.
Yeah.
Or honestly, they could even just go like Wraith King or something. Would be fine.
I mean, they're strong with the Puck. Like, if it has this like good game, where the fact that you're able to lock in place with the Dream, it's just the problem that Crewmates did not have enough damage to output during like the Dream Core and the Echo Slam. Like, as we saw, they were on point, but there was no follow-up because the rest of the team were away from that fight.
Yeah, I think it was more about how they played the map and everything, and their early rotations and movements and things, more than the heroes that they had that were the problems last game.
Yeah.
So, honestly, if they pick, it doesn't matter what they pick, these two teams, if they play it out the same way, in the sense that Infinity played the map so much better, they found the openings that they needed to, and no matter what Crewmates pick it, yeah, if it plays the same way, I'd always back Infinity. So, they just need to, forget about last game, just reset, see what they can do.
Yeah. And the Juggernaut ban coming out, and the Lone Druid ban coming out again. Not loving that Lone Druid.
Yeah, it must be a very team-specific ban, I'd assume.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are going to be playing against each other in pubs and things all the time, so they know a decent amount about each other. Infinity, like we said, we've spoken to their coach recently, so we know that they will have, background research and things going on coming into each game, available to them. Checking the Dota buffs, etc.
I find it interesting that they've banned PL also. I mean, that might be another one that you're on about, like a hero-specific, a player-specific person that plays Phantom Lancer. But I don't think Phantom Lancer's all that strong as of this moment, because he's one of those heroes which just like has to farm in order to get like some impact. But there are points when he can get himself an early diffusal blade here and then and actually bully people out of lane, and even during in the team fights. But most of the time, he is going to get himself punished.
I'd like to see a Ricky ban here.
A Ricky ban
from Infinity, but it depends though. This PL ban I think is okay because they'll probably know what they want to open with in their second phase already anyway. And if it's a hero that's not good against PL, then like it doesn't have wave clear or anything, then it's fine to ban it out because PL is also good against Mars. Like you can get out of the arena and everything anyway. Yeah. So it looked like an okay PL game already. And if they were planning on picking heroes that weren't good against it, then just get rid of it. Cause...
Yeah, I totally know what you mean now. Looking at it now, especially considering you've got the eye shards on Tusk as well, and that tag team. They're very heavy, single target spells, and when you've got like PL like evading you with like another illusion which you think is the real one, you're like, ah, damn it. I totally understand where you're coming from on that.
Mm-hmm. I do think Ricky is a huge ban, unless they have a plan at dealing with it, which is like maybe like an Underlord pick again or whatever. But I think Ricky Grimstroke's really good. Ricky's really good against Mars as well. But they might be thinking about maybe banning out a hero that like plays better tempo early on.
Yeah.
I could see a Phoenix pick coming for Infinity.
Team pick.
To pair up with the Mars potentially, because like Crewmates, neither of these heroes really hit the egg at the moment. Yeah, and there's the Underlord again.
Yeah, there's the Underlord. So it might be potentially Mars middle.
Yeah, it could be. They could flex the Mars to like
Position 4.
2, 3. They could flex the Tusk between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So, like it could be. I've seen Mars 5 before in China. They did Nature's Prophet 1 Mars 5. It was great. Like just sprouting to spear. Oh.
That actually sounds really fun. Now I can see why you like Chinese there a lot now.
It was,
actually
they
sounds
lost,
hilarious.
but it was fun. You know,
Yeah,
like,
Like, if I was on the opposing team to that, it's like, I can't believe they just kill me with this cheese.
What about Timbersaw?
Oh.
Crewmates.
Free strength heroes.
It's
Very
good with the
nice.
Grimstroke as well. With the Inkswell.
Yeah.
They don't really have any damage output to kill the Timber at the moment. I mean, they have okay with like Mars and Underlord, but it should have a relatively good laning stage if it goes against either of those heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, DP. Interesting.
Okay. I mean, it's really nice, especially against some of these strong strength. Like, they're all melee, right? So she's able to get off the Siphon Drain, and the fact that Mars, Tusk, and Underlord, they have big health pools. Death Prophet will just be able to just Spirit Siphon and gain all that HP back once it comes to the point of level 4. So she'll be really strong as the durable for the side of Crewmates. So I think that's a nice pick, you know, especially with the Exorcism as well, but a lovely pick coming out here, Trial Warlord, especially with the Ensnare. Going to Ensnare in place Death Prophet and the Puck, potentially.
And they have really good Roche taking potential now as well with the Troll and the tag team on the Tusk. So all they have to do is like win one fight around the Roche pit, instantly take it, like straight away. I'm yet to see how this Grimstroke is going to provide value in the game, and I hope this next pick gives Grimstroke value. Otherwise, that hero is going to feel real sad. Like some hero that just goes in and commits.
This was like exactly with game 1 that we saw. Like, they pit themselves like Urster, and they had like such good Roche potential. And as soon as they take out a team fight and it's all successful for the side of Infinity, they just head themselves to a Roshan pit and take it like so easily before they can even contest it. So having these heroes which can just utilize their ability to take Roche fast is a really beneficial advantage here for Infinity Esports, and they're going to take it for themselves once again.
I wouldn't mind seeing like another Earthshaker pick here or something from Crewmates. I think it's a decent Shaker game.
Oh yeah, especially against someone like Troll Warlord, because if you disrupt him during his battle trance as well, and with the fact that if you stop him from getting off his battle trance also, then he really starts to hate that, and you know, he's forced to build himself. Like he's a main builder for Sanjin Yasha anyway, but he still hates these disables and these stuns, which just lock him in place.
I think Clock's pretty good as well. You need some hero that like goes in and disrupts fights and things.
Yeah.
And I think Clock DP or Clock Puck's a really strong lane if you put the Clock as the 4. They're just lacking front line that enables the Grimstroke to play Dota.
Radiant team back.
Well, they pick it. They pick it. You're right. Yeah, we go. Though they do have the Troll Warlord and Snap. Like, the thing is, I do like this Timbersaw pick, but the problem is, if this Timbersaw's going to be on the off lane, then I think and I feel that he's actually going to be bullied, because if you've got Tusk position 5, along with the fact that you've got the slow from the Whirling Axes from Troll Warlord also, along with the magical damage from the melee Whirling Axes, then you've got a problem, because, you know, Troll Warlord, he's got that attack speed also, got the range ability also, along with that Tusk tag team, it's going to be a nasty off lane. So I don't know if they're maybe perhaps swap the lanes with Timbersaw going maybe perhaps middle, or the safe lane, or Death Prophet on the off lane. Do you agree with me there, Mo? Or?
I mean, Timber Troll's an interesting lane, because most of the time what happens is Troll rushes Javelin, like straight away to be able to deal with the Timber, but Timber, he does like okay at like level 3 onwards.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. Like, if before that, if they are able to punish him before he even gets level 3, and they have that ability to do that, especially with the Ice Shards, the Snowball, the tag team, and the slow there from the Whirling Axes.
I love that AA ban though. That's really good. That would have been a great AA game.
Yeah.
It's like the Timber, the DP. I really hope they pick like, because the way I look at it at the moment is it's going to be like this. Oh god. Okay. Their lineup is super greedy, but if they get away with it, their high ground defense is insane.
Choose your
But the way
Oh,
that
they
it
have
played out
Invoker.
last game, Infinity just ran at them like non-stop.
I think they can do it again. You know, if
It's gonna be Mars 5, by the way. I think.
Mars 5.
Yeah, it is.
Like, he's going to be great once he gets level 6 anyway, even if it is Mars 5. Or it could be Mars 4, like, we don't know for sure.
Yeah, it could. I mean, they could put the Tusk in the safe lane with the Troll, whatever, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good Arc Warden game in the sense that Infinity are going to find it impossible to go high ground ever unless the Arc Warden's dead. Because it's,
Their only
field-
tower hitter is Troll Warlord as well.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't have great gap close to get on the Arc Warden either. They need this Invoker to pop off, and they need to have a decent laning
10
stage on
seconds
Infinity. If they start to fall behind, the game's going to get hard really quickly.
5
And I don't know how much
seconds
this Mars support is going to do. I feel like it shouldn't be a huge amount. Because it looks like a hard Mars game, which is probably why they've made it the 5.
I do really like this Arc Warden pick, though. So, from looking at it, it's going to be the... It is a safe lane Arc Warden, though. I mean, he is able to deal, you know, that harass damage there to Underlord. He's got to be careful, though, because I play Arc Warden, and I absolutely hate the living guts when I'm against, you know, a Tusk who has Snowball as well. They have the Mars Spear, they have the Pit of Malice, they have the Ensnare. Invoker could be potentially going Crosswex as well, which will screw up Timbersaul's game with the Spirit Vessel. So, Infinity do have that
think
chance.
he has to go. I think he has to go Crossworks. If he doesn't, they have no way of playing tempo in this game. I don't think.
Yeah.
But
It is interesting to see, though, isn't it? It really is an interesting draft.
I was going to go to make your point about the Arc Warden. If the Tusk is the one that has to find the Arc Warden every fight, then they have no save on their team at all. I almost think it has to be the Mars that somehow finds him.
Yeah.
Because like I think you want to use the Tusk Snowball defensively if you can to like save from like coil and things and whatnot. Because if the Troll gets like coiled up, I think his damage output in fights is going to be really difficult to get out. But we shall see. We shall see.
And a game paused already. We'll be discussing some sneaky tactics here. Who's going to go where? As we've always discussed before.
Yeah, we didn't get a pause last game.
No, we didn't.
Wild. I like that the Timber started with Stick, though, for his lane against the Troll. I think that's really important.
Yeah, especially with the spamming there of the Whirling Axes, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, so most Trolls, what I've seen them do is they buy Javelin before even like Wraith Band or any more regen or anything. Because the lane against Timber, the first few waves, is fine. And as soon as you get the Javelin, you actually have kill threat on the Timber with the really high attack speed with Fervor. So interested to see if he does the same on... Oh, it's... PP's playing the Troll.
Huh?
Oh no, Arms is playing... Sorry. I mislooked.
Oh.
I thought they like their names are like almost overlapping.
Oh, yeah, I
I
see
got
that.
confused.
But yeah, as I was saying before, I think you're like bang on there with that analogy on the fact that, you know, they have the Pit of Malice, they have the Spear, they have the Snowball there as well. They have Tornado, they have a lot of disruption. And on the side of Crewmates, they have ultimately no save at all, unless like you purchase like Glimmer, Cape, and Force Staff on the Grimstroke. And Arc Warden, he's going to have to play this very, very safely. I don't even think he'll be able to get his actual hero into these team fights at all, or else he'll just die. I think the plan here is for him to just use these clones to push out waves and just farm up where his actual hero just farms safely until he gets himself something like a BKB. Because I imagine Tusk, he's going to build himself a Blink Dagger, especially to catch this Arc Warden. So then he doesn't have to rely on Snowball, which is one of his really big saves.
When you least expect it.
And then he'll be able to just utilize that and make Arc Warden absolutely poop himself. And everyone else on Infinity will come around and just absolutely take him out there with the other tables that I said before, you know, like the Spear and Mars Arena. They have great lockdown. Like, they can potentially take down this Puck as well. But the thing is, I think they have to start with Pit of Malice here on, especially against someone like Puck. Because what is this? Puck position 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puck position 4.
He was just all chatting a second ago that his Shaker Master tier lost last game. So he's very disappointed, Kev, unfortunately.
So I think this could go either ways. I'm actually really looking forward to game 2. See how it goes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit cautious because I preferred their draft last time.
Yeah.
On Crewmates, but they did not play the way I expected them to play, unfortunately. So, kind of hoping that they'll prove me wrong this time because I think I prefer their draft again. But if Infinity can be the ones setting the tempo like they did last game, they'll feel really happy. Doesn't matter what heroes they have. Like we said before. Oh my god, he's level 25 Invoker.
Oh my god. At least it's not level 25's Skywrath Mage saying his full line.
You can tell it's one of the most annoying voice lines on Invoker because it fades away before it even finishes. Because it lasts so long. It's ridiculous.
This is interesting. They're going to group up as 4 with Arc Warden here. No, group up as 5 now on their triangle.
Are you okay?
You know, one of the things I love to do if you're playing with Arc Warden is when you're securing runes, buy yourself just a clarity for 50 gold and place about 6 Spark Wraiths on the rune just to secure it. And that's like, what? I think already almost like 600 damage there. And you just regenerate your mana back as soon as you come onto lane anyway, with thanks to that clarity also, because you're not going to use your mana at level 1 on the Arc Warden.
Oh, look at Pamplona trying to find the ward mid. Doesn't find it though. It's actually been placed a little bit to the east.
Yeah, he's not going to
So
find
they can
it.
see the tusk rotations coming over from the bot lane.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice ward placement, my god. Big brain. And then bounty runes going to both teams there. No skirmishes today. As side of Radiant, they're going to stay well in their triangle, Crewmates are. They did not want to give them the opportunity to get themselves a kill, especially with Tusk Tag Team that was like, no, no, no. He's got himself... Oh, he's got himself a shared tango.
Didn't we see Infinity do this before though?
I think we did.
Maybe the Mars is like, well, my game's really hard, so I'm just going to give people regen.
See how this this Arc Warden goes. I'll be interested to see if he goes like 2 Wraith Bands and boots, or he goes himself the Midas first. Whether he values movement speed right now over getting himself a Midas early.
Timber took Chain at level 1, by the way.
Did
And he just got bullied very hard at level 1. I mean, Timber Chain's not bad, but like...
Someone else is getting bullied as well here. Puck, already on half HP. But has brought the Creep Wave with her. Her,
So,
him, her,
if
Puck. It.
Watch what the Mars tries to do here, though. He's going to cut the tree down and try and aggro the big camp onto the wave.
Yeah. I think we saw this before. I think you meant we actually saw this like 2 weeks ago. And you were like, oh wow, that's super well played.
And this is what happens if you don't block the big camp or the small camp. Then they just pull themselves afterwards. Like most people don't pull the wave and just pull it straight down. They block a camp before they like start heading towards their side of the map.
Try not to feed.
I always say that to myself.
I love that line.
Try not to fade. I can't help it. It just happens, you know.
And game resuming. Let's see if Mars is going to try and do it. Yes, he is. Though. Oh, yes, he will. He'll be able to get up 3 of those creeps and Puck.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And Troy actually doesn't have Javelin keyed up. He has Morbid Mars.
He's got himself a magic stick on Mars also. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at this Mars 5. Bullying away Timbersaw. Timbersaw has no armor. Oh, now he does. He's got the reactive armor now. Level 2.
As soon as he gets the reactive armor, like bullying the Timber gets so much harder. And then at level 3, again, it becomes like 10 times more difficult.
Yeah.
That's not yours.
Oh, the one thing I don't like on this Arc Warden lane as well, especially when you're against someone like an Underlord, like Arc Warden is going to heavily rely on his base damage to get himself some CS, and with this aura on Underlord, he is just going to have reduced damage more and more and more on this Arc Warden. He's going to find it really hard to CS on this lane if Underlord stays in the proximity of him. Because Arc Warden, the DLE
magnetic
levels.
field as well, because that's... I feel like they can bully this lane really hard with the Spark Wraith and the Flux, right? Like...
Oh, you would. I think he'll use that like you usually level magnetic field situationally, only if you feel like you're going to be in danger. And I think that's the case, especially against, you know, Pit of Malice, Firestorm, tag team. And you'll be able to stop that tag team and the Underlord physical attacks from having any effect with this level 1 magnetic field. It's really, really useful, especially when you're in tight situations.
Into it, though.
Yeah, they think they'll do that, but it's a lot harder than that. Like, you'll have it in front of you, like, oh god, we gotta move forward. And then by that time you move into the magnetic field, like, your tag team's already expired, and you're like, oh, okay, what was the point in that then?
Like, they can't really bully the Underlord at all. Where I feel like in the first few waves they should have had a bit of an advantage, but now all of a sudden, like, he's gonna hit level 3 and be absolutely fine, just start shoving the lane out.
Yeah. And look how they're controlling this wave also, like, all the way near their tier 1 tower. So this is lining up for an opportunity eventually for them to take themselves out this Arc Warden.
Analog's doing really well mid this game as well on the DP. 14 and 7 to Pippy's 9 and 1 on the Invoker.
Wow.
So Master Tier Invoker in the bin at the moment.
In the bin.
You know, get binned.
I love that description of that there.
The UK term.
Get binned.
Yeah, I don't know what this Mars is supposed to do anymore.
Is he not having fun? Like,
well, he's doing okay, but like, what does he do now?
Yeah,
Timber
he
just
can't
exists. And Troll does have the Javelin queued up now. He's just 500 gold short, so should be able to get it in a second.
I think the only thing he can do is keep Puck away. That's it. That's his. Oh, he's actually going to rotate in here for the action runes now.
Oh,
try and help Invoker secure it.
What just?
Oh yeah, Arc Warden very low. And the invisibility rune going to spawn top, and Mars will able to snatch that away from the hands and clutches of the Death Prophet. So now with an invisibility rune, let's see if he tries to utilize this. I don't know if he's much that he can do at level 2. He does have Spear. God's Rebuke. He's heading top now, though. Actually, Timbersaw now strongly harassing this troll horde.
Yeah, but here comes the Javelin. Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready.
Get ready to get clicked. Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Javelin there again. Javelin there again. Oh, the slow there. Javelin's coming out now. Is he able to get the ensnare? There's the skewer of the spear into the tree. Is he able to get the ensnare on time? Does have Whirling Axe. He's on cooldown, though. The Mars trying to body block him, but he's able to Timber Chain away underneath his tier 1. And yeah, as you said before, this Javelin now going to start paying off. Especially
5-minute rune as
Timbersaw.
well.
Oh yeah, here comes 5-minute rune. They're actually going to try and contest that. Is that some trouble maybe perhaps on Mars? Mars going to try and use God's Rebuke, and Puck going to illusory orb away. But now Timbersaw may be in trouble. He does have Timber Chain, though he is slowed down there by the Whirling Axes once again. He's going to try and Timber Chain here to the tree, will be able to successfully, but now hiding in the trees. But Trollwarlord doesn't have any more mana to further use those Whirling Axes, so he's just going to give up on trying to obtain that kill.
Bot lane as well.
Bot lane. Oh yeah, look at that magnetic field just stopping that, exactly. Oh, but they still have the tag team. Is this enough to try and get a kill on it? Arc Warden, no. Thanks to that stroke of fate there, will slow down both Tusk and Underlord, and Arc Warden able to survive that onslaught. But top, they found that finally kill. They found that kill finally there onto the Timbersaw. With thanks now, they did able to obtain mana there on the Troll Warlord. Did have enough there for Whirling Axes.
Comes the Tusk again.
Oh no! Oh no! There's the Firestorm. He's going to try and hide in the trees. There's the attack. Oh no! The magnetic field. Look! They can't do anything. He's still able to. No, he's dead. He's dead. Snowball. There we go. Double kill on Tusk. Goodbye. He's going to try and TP out now, but Puck only level 2. Where's your Dream Coil, mate? They haven't got it. Level 2, 6 minutes in position for Puck. You know.
Yeah, it's like it's cute and it stops them from diving necessarily, but. I don't know.
I love how you called it. It's cute. It's like, oh,
it is cute. But do you see my point about the Grim Stroke? Oh, no,
Timbersaw may be dead again. Is it? Does he have TP? His TP's on cooldown.
Here comes the Invoker.
Here comes Invoker. No! Timbersaw, get into the trees now. There comes the EMP. Is he going to... Oh no, the Timber Chain misses! Oh dear, and there's the Cold Snap and the Spear. Oh, Spear actually disrupts. And there's the Cold Snap and the Spear. Oh, Spear actually disrupts there, the Timber Chain, and we'll be able to find the kill there with that Tornado.
The voice line. Try not to feed just after he dies again, and then he says second disconnects. I think he's done. That's it. He's not coming back, guys. Like,
maybe it's the server switch that you mentioned before.
True. I mean, it should be in their favor, right? Like, it's on Brazil server now.
Oh, actually,
so
yeah, no.
You would have thought the Brazilians would have been better on this one. If you look mid though, because the Invoker rotated away towards the top lane, this DP's popped Exorcism and is now starting to smack this tower. And with the DP having illusions, she can push the wave away, so it doesn't contest under the tier 1. So we might need to see a TP from like the Underlord or something here to move mid.
I mean, that's great. At least DP's having a great time on it. Yeah, and there you go. There's the rotation there from Underlord. Spot on, Mo.
Easy peasy. At least the hard one's like, oh god.
Oh, and now with that, like, with all these rotations, also look at Troll with his creep wave. He's going to push an easy tier 1 with that catapult. Look at it go.
I assume, DP's going to start coming over the defense.
Exorcism is going to come off expiry in a few more seconds. So she is able to take this lovely creep wave for herself. Further up that net worth. 2.9k.
I'm assuming Troll goes Maelstrom BKB this game as well. I think Maelstrom's obviously really good, and the mixed damage from the magical damage is really good against like Timber and Arc Warden and things as well.
Oh, and the fact that Troll Warlord is almost level 7 compared to this Arc Warden, who's being really punished right now in this bottom lane, only level 4.
Fairy Trinket picked up by the Troll, going to be sent out
How
to
close is this? Oh, they do see each other now. There it is. Mars ever so close. He was like literally
breathing down his neck.
Yeah, like what's gone on with social distancing, man? Like they were literally breaking social distancing. That's
it's okay. They were wearing masks. So when I say breathing down his neck, what he was actually doing, he was breathing into the mask. So it's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's all good. And speaking of good now, Smoke of Deceit coming up with Tusk and Invoker heading bottom to further make this Arc Warden's life a misery of hell. And
they really want to
he senses it. He's hiding in the trees. Look at this, level 4 Arc Warden hiding in the trees. Not even going for CS.
And Troll's almost level 8. Like, it feels exactly the same as it did last game in the sense that Infinity are ones forcing the fights, and the carry's just having a free game and able to do whatever he wants.
Look at the javelin. This Timber can't get anywhere close. He does have the reactive stacks, but oh god! And now they find the kill onto Arc Warden bottom. So missing that, but now we have Death Prophet rotating in. May perhaps find themselves a kill onto the Invoker. Yes, they will. So at least they'll be able to find the kill there onto the mid. And Tusk going to try and TP out. No cancel there. Is still no Dream Call on the puck.
Honestly, I think you're more than happy with that on Dire's side, though. Yeah, your Invoker dies, but force rotation's down. You don't get the tower, but Mars is soaking up mid lane XP at the same time, so on the way to that level 6.
Yeah.
Which is very nice. So now the Tusk or the Mars can take the tome. And the other one can just like take lane XP and things.
I think Arc Warden, yeah, he's just going to go himself a Midas now. He's not going to put points into Brown Boots because they just take him out anyway. It's only going to increase his movement speed to what, like 330. So he's just going to go for one Wraith Band and try and finish off his Midas now because he needs that Midas up once he gets his level 6 to just try and come back from this awful start.
He needs Midas ASAP, never mind when he's level 6. Top lane as well, there's Charles Pop Battle Chance. He's yeeting in onto this Timber at the moment.
Look at that ensnare. Oh, no, the Chakram. The Chakram. Oh, doesn't have any mana though. Used Wand and Soul Ring, both on cooldown, so both of them will neither get the kill though, so some action happening bottom. They find themselves a kill there onto the
Snowball.
But Death Prophet coming forward. Look at that! Whoa, that Siphon Drain may be the potential death here for Underlord. Yes, it is. Goodbye, Underlord. And they're going to clean up as well. There's another Siphon Drain there onto Mars. Mars going to try and dive underneath the tier 1 and escape, but to no avail. He will not survive. And Death Prophet going to be able to snatch herself up. 2 kills. It's a killing spree for her.
They are defending this bot tier 1 relentlessly, and as soon as this puck hits level 6, knows that the Troll's really low, and starts to try and TP in to find a kill, but Arms is out. TP's back to base.
See, there is some potential here for them right now on Crewmates because, like, yeah, the Troll Warlord. Oh, never mind. I'm speaking of that. I was about to say Timbersword's been having a good time until now as Invoker rotating in, where with the Cold Snap and the EMP, here comes Snowball. Goodbye. Actually, Tusk snatches it there with eye shards. Question mark.
What KSer?
Oh, and lovely little stack there for Troll Warlord once he comes back. Try not to feed.
Yeah, that feels really good.
Though Pock actually protecting the catapult here, taking some damage there from the tower. So able to deal some damage though. Here comes big Invoker there. Take the catapult, easy peasy. But nice usage there of the health pool there from Pock to protect that the siege creep. Though Troll's actually going to rotate bottom.
Radiant's
And yeah,
top
he is
tower
going
is
the
under attack.
Maelstrom right now. He's around about 300 gold away.
Yeah,
Not far off.
you want to be taking as many ancients as you can on the map all the time with whatever heroes you can. So it's really important the troll
Radiant's
farms
top
bot
tower is under
so that he
attack.
can like take this like ancient area and things, and it opens up his team to farm up different areas of the map because they wouldn't be able to farm
Dire's
down here as
bottom
efficiently.
tower is under attack.
And you want to be sharing the wealth like as well as you can.
Yep, and they're going to be smoking up now, but they're without Underlord. Oh, Death Prophet might be in the firing lines here off this smoke. Oh dear me, Death Prophet, you need to get out now. Oh, avoids the Mars Arena, the snowball coming out. The snowball won't connect because of the tornado. However, the EMP and the Warriors Punch also. Is Death Prophet able to survive this onslaught? The Siphon Drain healing her back up, but it's not enough as Invoker will find that last physical attack onto the Death Prophet and claim that killing spree off her.
Radiant's bottom
So a lovely
tower.
rotation
Massive.
there and usage of the smoke. Yeah, that's massive.
Because otherwise what happens here is like the Radiant are going to take this top tier 1 no matter what. And with the DP kill, it means they can equally trade and take this bot tier 1 themselves with the troll.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So like overall, they're effectively just gaining a kill on the DP.
Dire's
in the
top
trade.
tower
They do
is
take
fallen.
themselves the tier 1 tower. It's not all that bad, you know.
It's not that bad, but they're losing the trade like
Yeah.
overall the last couple of minutes or so. And this troll has Maelstrom now, so he's going to really start to like amp up the farm speed, try and be able to keep up with the Arc Warden, with the Midas.
I do feel this is a lot better though than the game before that,
Radiant's
because
bottom tower
Oh, yeah.
is
the
under
mid didn't have a lot of fun, and even though the Timbersaw has been pushed off, like he was Leshrac versus Ursa and was absolutely getting demolished by Fury swipes, but now even though they do have the Javelin and pushed away Timbersaw, he was still able to survive at some points, and even as we saw there, almost got Troll Warlord and actually killed him. So I like the fact that they have this Timbersaw now instead of Leshrac, because they have this durable hero. So they say, you know, come attack me. I'm the durable of the team. I'll actually be able to tank like a lot of this damage and actually allow the heroes like Arc Warden and Death Prophet to just output their damage from the behind.
So the two big moments now for either team is one when the Invoker gets Spirit Vessel, which is coming in a few hundred gold,
Yep.
which is fantastic for him. And for the Radiant side, it's like this Arc Warden has the Javelin, is going to carry on farming of things, but I think they really need the Puck Blink. Because when the Puck has Blink, they can keep people controlled up to get their damage off with like the Exorcism, with like the Timbersaw spells and things.
Monsters find
smoking up.
stack. Yeah, they are smoking up. One Troll Warlord. I don't know if that's the right target. He's farming very safely. He's near his tier 2 tower. Look how safe he's farming. Like, usually you would see like your carry like all the way into the actual camp. But he's actually farming it really safe because he knows like, oh, all of Crewmates, they're completely missing on the map. I need to play safe. And he's playing in his triangle. This is what I love, you know? Utilizing the vision that you have. Like, they don't have any vision right now. They only have it on the enemy side of the map. But he's playing in safe areas. Like, you know, underneath his towers. Because, you know, the tier 1's taken up on top wave. And they were trying to adventure into here. But he was farming in the really safe camps.
Like he understands his team have no control or no vision over this
Radiant's
top area of the
bottom
map at the
tower is
moment.
under
So
attack.
it's really difficult for him to like play safely up there. And they want to keep giving the troll the safest farm on the map right now.
Yeah.
But Invoker with the Spirit Vessel, you can see they look to trying to make a play. They
Yeah,
want
they
to try
want
and take
to.
this mid tier 1. So if they can force a fight, really good D-ward
Radiant's
by the
middle
Grimstroke.
tower is
Oh,
under
and
attack.
Grimstroke's up in the
Would have
trees.
been kind of
Oh, will be able to only grab himself the Grimstroke, however. The EMP and the Cold Snap coming out. That's an easy kill there onto the Grimstroke, and Snowball is going to be used.
Radiant's
The
middle
Dream
tower
Coil
is
is
under
ready on
attack.
Puck. Only going to go forward with the Waning Rift. And
Oh, Mars has the Ironwood tree. Dude, he can
Oh.
set up for the spear himself.
I would love
Nice.
that if they actually do that opportunity.
Yeah, please.
It's actually really satisfying.
But like, if you see, they're trying to go for this mid tier 1, but Troll's starting to push out bot tier 2 as well.
Yeah.
So like, they are getting something all the time here. Like at least Arc Warden's like trading farm at the moment. He's doing that himself as well, just farming away. But they really want to try and make
He is the
something
same
happen.
level
You
as
can see the
Invoker.
Invoker and the Tusk.
Like, look at Invoker's level right now. Like, yeah, he's got the Spirit Vessel, but he's not doing fairly well in XP because Death Prophet.
This
She's
Arc
level
Warden's in
12.
trouble though. I think.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Fine.
No, I thought you were speaking in trouble regarding to like how much farm he has and what his level is.
Oh no, that's a
Got it.
completely separate issue. I thought they might like decide to walk up the high ground because they knew that they didn't see the Arc Warden defending the mid tier 1. So they was
Yeah.
like, only one place he can be, right? But without the vision, they decide against it.
They're going to be getting Greaves very soon now on Underlord also, as he's just picked himself up a Mechanism. And Puck I really like what Puck's doing right now, what Kaf's doing, because during the early game, he wasn't like using spells like uselessly on someone like Underlord. He was like, you know, I can't kill him. I might as well take out the creep wave here, which he did. He was taking out the creep wave middle lane constantly, and that's what's really helped them keep intact their middle tier 1 tower right now. I think Puck's done a really good job with defending that time. So, you know, he's kind of revived himself from when he said, oh, I had such a sad Earthshaker game. I'm master tier.
Oh, good D-ward by the Grimstroke again. Duff Flash
Really nice.
understands how important this this top jungle is for like the Arc Warden's farm and things. So it keeps like they're constantly trying to keep control of this like one safe area of the map for themselves. Because everywhere else is a little bit scary right now.
Yeah. Look, even the Spark Wraiths revealing that Mars is just trying to scout for him. They are hungry for this Arc Warden. Thankfully now he's swapped himself positions and now he's in the other side of the jungle.
Oh, Alacrity Troll. Oh god, I forgot.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
He's actually getting himself Sanjin Yasha now. And this is going to be an easy tier 1 tower take. Well, themselves the glyph back, but oh, little smoke blade coming out here.
Underlord's so tanky though. Like, of all the people to run into, he's not the guy you want.
Underlord can smell something. Oh, there's the Exorcism now, and the Waning Rift along with the Dream Call. Also, rotations are going to try and come in for Infinity, but it's not fast enough. But however, they've caught Death Prophet in the arena, along with the Skewer of the Spear. Is this enough potentially to take out the Death Prophet, though she is able to use herself up into the air and buy herself some time? It's healing up right now from the Siphon Drain. Will they find themselves a double kill? They're taking down the Troll, and now they're going forward, trying to find themselves a kill onto the Mars, and will find the Mars as well. It's a complete turnaround. They take themselves the tier 1 tower and find themselves 3 kills on the side of Crewmates. My god.
If they're able to get the spells off on the Underlord before he dies, maybe the fight goes a little bit better, but the good silence from the Puck like just kills him straight away. And if Infinity get there quick enough to like help the Underlord before he dies, then it's fine, but there's so much burst damage.
Yeah.
And then they don't kill the DP because she dodges the EMP damage with her own Eul's. And then as soon as those Spirit Siphons start like coming through again on top of the Exorcism, they don't have enough in the tank
That was
anymore.
ever so close. You just see how strong that Spirit Siphon is, but speaking of that now, Invoker, he wants himself another kill. There goes the Cold Snap along with the... Oh, but she has the haste rune nonetheless. She is Warriors punched up into the air. Is that enough? No, the Tornado comes out. That will claim her life. Lovely pick off there from Invoker and Tusk. Even with the haste rune. The Cold Snap and the Eye Shots there just locking her in place.
I think... Do they look to take Roche now, potentially? With like the tag team of the Troll?
Maybe.
I think it could be huge if they manage it. I mean... It's not an easy thing to do necessarily, but with the DP dead, you know, they're missing so much of their damage on the Radiant side.
Oh, look at Invoker as well. He's got, guys, I'm not getting enough levels right now. I'm going to build myself a Midas. He's actually going himself for a Midas right now.
I think he understands, like, if this game had been going a little bit better for them, then it's fine not to go Midas, but it's kind of like flattening out a little bit. They need to make sure they don't fall behind in, like, the ability to scale into the game. So yeah, Invoker going back for the Midas is fine, I think.
And the Aegis in the hands of the Troll Warlord now. So he's got himself a second life, not with just that Battle Trance also. Oh, look at that. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say, be careful, Arms. Jesus. That Spark Wraith and the Flux there. Yeah, he does use his Battle Trance to heal up. Like, you want to be careful.
Is he doing the same thing again, where he realizes he needs a BKB instead of a Sanjin Yasha? I think he is.
He's got his recipe. He's
bought the Sanj recipe, but he's like, God damn, I need a BKB.
He might have sold it. Like, I think he may have bought himself the Belt of Strength, and then bought himself the recipe, and then he was like, oh, quick, actually, I need BKB, and then sold it, but then just missed the time where you can sell it back for the gold, and you're like, oh, crap, I'm gonna have to keep the recipe now. you know that really sad time where you buy the wrong guy, and you're like, oh, why did I do that? And then it's either the fact that you keep hold onto, like, the recipe, or the fact that you just go YOLO and sell the recipe and try and get the item you actually wanted.
I'd really like to see somebody on Dire side go for a 4-staff as well. I think it's really important to be able to like kite around this DP and like Arc Warden and things, and like even Timber. And I know it's not amazing against Coil, but without 4-staffs, like...
I was actually going to say, is like, would you really want that against Coil? Like, if they get off a good Coil, it's great, it's amazing. But I can see what you mean. It can come in handy for those situations. And they do have Snowball as well, you know? Like, they can defend against Dream Coil.
Radiant have put a ward down in this top jungle here on Dire's side, and they're TPing in. So they know they're
do see
here.
that. Though Dire, they do have a ward here also on the side of Infinity. And there goes the drums. Or they do find themselves a Grimstroke there with the Ghost Walk. And there goes the Alacrity. And a goodbye EZ kill on the Grimstroke.
See, I'm really surprised that's happened, considering they saw them coming in, right? Like with TPs and things.
Yeah.
So, it happens, though.
I think they just want to play this safely, you know, as long as they're not taking up the objectives, the longer this game goes, the better chance they have of winning. This Arc Warden's farming up now. He's got himself boost of travel, he's able to push out the waves now. You know, it's going good for him, and, you know, I don't think they need to loot, like, they can get themselves pickoffs, but I don't think they want to be looking for team fights, unless they see, oh, Luke, someone's out of position, we can take advantage of this. And they've got the Aegis on Troll as well. Oh, and speaking of that, they're actually trying to find the... Oh, the Blink just coming in just in time, but they can't... Oh, the Sunstrike is going to reveal it, but they won't have a stun opportunity there as the Cold Snap. He came off cooldown.
Yeah, he invoked Tornado just as the TP went off, unfortunately. So.
Ah. But yeah, this Arc Warden is doing fine. The longer this game goes, and the longer the Infinity don't touch these objectives, then I think this Arc Warden's just going to have a fine time. And... they've got a BKB at 22 minutes, like, yeah, that's a good thing. But if this game goes on for longer, and Troll Warlord gets like a 5-second BKB, you've got yourself some troubles. Could be a potential turnaround.
They need to get on top of the Arc Warden, and they need to try and be able to burst the DP down. They're like the two most important things.
That's the problem.
If DP's able to survive the initial burst, she's going to be really difficult to kill.
That's the main target there you want to kill, especially down. Like, as we saw, they initiate on a... three heroes, like you had, what, the Invoker, you had the Tusk, and the Mars, all trying to kill her at that middle tier 1 fight. And she was just able to survive that with the Siphon Drain. It was nuts. But they have been able to pick her off a few times, as we saw on top lane, with just Tusk and Invoker. She even had a haste rune there also. Oh dear, Arc Warden. He's going to get revealed there by the Invoker, and there goes the Cold Snap along with that Spirit Vessel. Maybe in some trouble here, as now Tusk is rotating in there with the Snowball. Does have Lotus Orb on him, but he's not going to miss, and the Warrior's Punch coming out. They will find the kill there, indeed, and now the Ice Wall coming out there onto Timbersaw, along with the Pit of Mouths and the Firestorm as well, dealing that damage. Does have the Spirit Vessel onto him, also stopping that regeneration. Out comes the Sunstrike, going to reveal the Timbersaw, though there comes the final physical right-click from Invoker, following him all the way to that Timber Chain. They will find themselves that kill onto 2.
There's a puck that went on the Mars at the same time. I think it was with a +1. I didn't see who it was. I'm assuming the DP. But, yeah, they killed the Mars, but losing their Arc Warden and Timber for it. Yeah, 100% not worth it. I thought the Arc Warden was going to get hit by the Snowball on purpose to, like, reflect it back with the Lotus Orb.
As well.
But it just didn't... I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference. I think Arc Warden dies anyway, but yeah.
I think it would have bought him
at least
some
delays
time,
everything.
Maybe. But yeah, I think he still would have died. However, the crewmates still have...
Yeah, see the puck under the
Fuck! Get out! Oh!
No!
That blink! Oh, so close! Illusory up! Illusory up now! Puck! Get out! Okay, she's gonna go away. Is she... Oh, no, she's been found there by the eye shards. Oh, goodbye, Puck. But the Aegis does expire, but look at this! With this Puck just, like, distracting the living hell of Infinity Esports, the Aegis that they got, they don't even take themselves a tier 2 objective. You know, an Arc Warden spawned back now, and he's pushing the waves. And look at this wave! It's top! Like, Arc Warden just spawns back, they're able to push out the waves. Infinity, they really need to do something about taking out Arc Warden and Death Prophet at the same time, so the fact that they can take these objectives. Because this is going to get harder and harder.
They, like, killed the Arc, then they killed the Timber, then they killed the Puck. Like,
yeah.
And now they can look to take the bot tier 2. I don't think they should be massively worried. Obviously, this Arc Warden clone split pushing and things is going to get more and more annoying, like you say. But they need to just wait for the second Aegis and look to try and take a fight off that now.
Yeah. I was just saying by the fact that even though they did take the Aegis, they weren't able to find themselves like any objectives with it. Okay, apart from now. They found themselves a tier 2. Okay, maybe not. The Glyph comes out. They will be able to take that, though. Not a problem.
I think they should try and look to defend this top tower as well. Yeah, you see the Invoker's coming over now. They want to make sure they don't trade, because they want to be taking favourable...
Grimstroke and Death Prophet are here, and the rotation's coming in now from the rest of Infinity, trying to catch this Timbersaw, though will be able to Timber Chain away and avoid that Pit of Malice, though. Invoker, blink daggering forward, there's the Timber Chain again, and the Sunstrike there, along with the Spear, skewering him in place. Easy kill there, going to the hands of Invoker. The rest of Crewmates going to get themselves away.
Yeah, I don't really know why the Timber's just showing under the tier 2. Like, he's not doing any damage to it, right? Like,
yeah.
Because he knows that they're going to finish taking this bottom tier 2 and then TP top to defend. I feel like he's just like showing yourself there in that lane is pretty crazy. Got to be a little bit more careful. But I understand what his intentions are. It's just you've got to be mid lane.
They found themselves Arc Warden, but thankfully they have the Glimmer Kit. Oh no! Oh, Arc Warden! He's being thrown up into the air by the Tornado. Comes in with the Warriors Punch, finds the kill, but nonetheless, Mars and Tusk will trade for this kill. With Mars down, and Tusk falling down there by the Crypt Swarm. It's a double kill for the Death Prophet. Though they did find the Arc Warden, but they may have found themselves something else. As the Dream Core coming out onto Underlord, though does have himself his Dark Rift. So he's able to just say, what are you going to do, mate? I'm gone.
Walks into the Exorcism like, and what? What are you going to do? I mean, that's a great fight for Infinity, because the second Roche is about to spawn, Exorcism got used to kill 2 supports when they'd already killed the Arc Warden. Like, that's fantastic. Because now Infinity, they can look to smoke up, find a pick-off, and then head into that Roche to get the second Aegis for themselves. Oh, that's a good DP item, though.
Yeah, they do have themselves
I think they're giving it to the Timber.
They have themselves a 10-second BKB as well. So now Death Prophet is able to survive this onslaught coming out from the Cold Snap and Spirit Vessel combination. So she won't be stunned in place as much, because that's really having an effect on her movement speed. Like, even though she's like fast as a Ferrari.
I mean, this Troll's getting scary though. Like, really scary, because the problem with the Arc Warden is he's going BKB, which is great. Like, if he'd have had it for that fight mid, he wouldn't have died. But once the Troll is able to get to like this Basher plus MKB combination, yes, it's really difficult for them to push buildings, but if they commit onto heroes, they can kill them really quickly.
Yeah. He's going to Basher on Troll also. That's going to be scary, because you get an Abyssal Blade, it's an insane item counter towards Arc Warden. You get Abyssal Blade on you, along with that Ensnare on Troll, there's nothing you can do, and you would probably have to purchase yourself something like what? Okay, he is getting a BKB, but maybe perhaps something like a Ghost Scepter, if he just keeps on jumping on you all the time. Or that, or 4-staff, or a Cane Pike as well.
I don't think he can be the one that goes for the 4-staff. I think it needs to be somebody else, because if the Arc Warden's not able to get damage off in the fights, like, he needs to keep building to scale.
He needs that damage. Definitely, for sure. Though he has finally picked up a BKB, so he can go for that damage now. There's many possibilities. He can go for an Ice Scaddy, he can go for an MKB. You know, MKB is still viable on Arc Warden, especially to just completely deny and surpass like the base armor on Troll is like not much. He has a lot of magical damage, especially with his Milnir. You can get further you can further increase that with the MKB. It's still a really nice item on Arc Warden, especially with it increasing the attack speed as well. So I'll be interested to see what he goes for his next item.
Luckily for the Radiant side though, this Roche spawns at the exact same time that Exorcism becomes available again. So they're not going to get punished from that fight before. But Dire understand that with the tag team of the Troll, they can just go straight into the pit anyway. Like, they don't give them 2 hoots.
Yeah, it's like going to be an easy Roche. They're not even aware. There we go. Roche into the hands. But meanwhile, Arc Warden clone actually taking the middle tier 2 tower. So, you know, at least they're getting
arena? Oh, it was on an illusion.
Did they just use arena on illusion?
They did.
Which illusion was it?
Oh, Evoker.
Oh yeah, and they found themselves. Oh, Puck just able to phase shift just in time and avoid that EMP. Now going to try an illusory orb away. Well, no! Oh my god!
Mid lane as well.
No, they do find themselves on Mars. Oh, that Sunstrike. Woo!
Alarako Data, dude.
Alarako Data.
It's the style points. That's
good job,
really
Infinity.
matters.
Good job. Though it's still, you know, it's still that. I mean, look at the net worth. Sorry, everyone, for not me pressing the net worth on there. 17k net worth. It's got into 30 minutes. I still had last hits.
Oh my god.
I got so focused in. You know, I'm not used to this observing. Time to time. They're going to try and find themselves an Invoker now. Invoker being caught there by the Flux. Now the Sparkgrave's going to try and find him. Going to try and TP away, but will be taken down there by the Whirling Death. Will finally pay for all this damage that he's been doing to Crewmates. And now they're going to actually rotate forward. They're going to maybe perhaps find themselves a kill on Troll. Look at that damage now from Arc Warden. It's coming out, but the Darkgrave coming out from Underlord will be perhaps able to get himself away. Yes, he will. Bring Troll Warlord with him. But yeah, Invoker finally going to pay the price.
When the Troll finishes MKB and Abyssal, I'd really like to see him go for Swift Blink. and try and like get to these backlines first.
Oh yeah, actually that would be great. Because
you need to ignore like this Timber and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Timber's like some massive hero that just stands in the front and wants to bait spells onto himself. Like that, he's so far behind in terms of net worth. Like he's really not doing a huge amount in fights, apart from just being this like dangle. So.
I think you bring like a really good point, because with a Abyssal Blade, you know, it's got some range, but it's not that much. Like compared to a Swift Blink, it's going to be so much more effective. You got yourself Skull Basher as well, and you've got the attack speed. You're just going to bash them up anyway eventually. 25% chance. You know. I think that Swift Blink's a really, really good idea.
Also, when you get the Battle Trance Strong Dispels this game at 25, you can snap the coil and then just pop your ult.
Oh, I smell something. Check this out. Look bottom lid. Maybe Invoker's going to be like, oh no. He's playing safely because he can't see anyone on the map right now. Because the Creep Wave was just taken out of the mid lane without anyone there. So
yeah, and it's also like this top tier 2 is not being defended. So.
PP Big Brain realizing that, you know, no one is showing could be potentially his death once again. And that would lead to, you know, some potential bad things from happening, and then they would
dead
go
wizard,
like 4v5. Yeah, dead wizard match.
I've got the technical terms, don't worry.
Lovely stuff.
I still think this game's going okay though for Radiant. Like honestly, with this Arc Warden just scaling the way he is.
Look what Puck has as well. She has an Agnims for the Dream Coil.
There's an MKB coming out now for the Troll, and the Aegis is lasting another minute and a half.
Oh, here comes the rat.
Oh, for God's sake.
Here comes bot. Arc Warden just going to be... I think he has to commit a clone, though, to this top tower now, actually.
Yeah, they want to fight while they still have the Aegis.
No.
And it's up for just over a minute still. So if they can get some damage on the towers, that's fantastic. I don't think they can take a tier 3, but...
Oh, the magnetic field, here it comes. And now they use the fortification. Whereas look at this Arc go! Taking down the Creep Wave very soon. He's almost... No, he's actually pretty far away from 25. Actually forces in a rotation here from Underlord. Does have his Dark Rift, though, but I wouldn't use it. Yeah. All of Infinity, they're going to get themselves back. What the hell?
They know somebody's still around here, though, from the Radiant side, and they're about to orb into an Invoker.
Oh, dear me. And the Dream Coil tries to come out, but the Snowball and the rest of Infinity finish him off. And they do have the BKB now on the Arc Warden, as I said, so he's trying to kill the Invoker.
The Troll is...
Troll?
Jesus.
Was he
without anybody near him on his team, he's like, hell yeah, I'm going to go and walk up into this Radiant top jungle. Hell yeah.
He's got himself a cheese and an Aegis.
I like how Underlord's becoming an absolute aura bot for the Troll as well. It's just his job this game.
Aura bot?
Like, he's got Lotus, he's got Greaves, he's got Hood, he's building a Solar Crest next.
Where's your Vlads? Where's your Vlads?
I can't, no point in building Vlads if the Troll's not going to hit anything. This magnetic field is causing problems.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he does have the MKB.
Yeah, he does have the MKB, so that'll help, really, really help, especially against magnetic field. But it doesn't work on buildings, I'm afraid. That's something it doesn't do. No. It only works on the actual hero. Can't evade the buildings, I'm afraid. I know that sounds like a weird one, but welcome to Dota.
Can't evade the haters, that's the...
I mean, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be a fun Arc Warden game if you couldn't make the buildings evade. I mean, just think about the time when...
that hero would be awful.
Imagine... What was it now? Was it... I think it was Nico Baby trying to finish off the Ancient. Oh, never mind. Speaking of that, Dream Coil coming out onto Moz here. Moz taking a lot of damage. The ultimate coming out there, though, able to survive this onslaught. There's the Spark Grave.
With the Underlord.
Oh, there we go. Now he finally dies there from the clone. Puck needs to get herself away, and... Oh my god. PP finding the... Oh, Tornado! No! We'll just be able to phase shift that and blink away with Spirit Vessel on it. Okay.
I mean, phase shift lasts 3.25 seconds.
Yeah, and there's a tick on Vessel as well. I totally forgot about that. Sorry, my bad.
But you should be able to always blink out of everything. Like, you can blink out of Chrono and things, so it doesn't really...
Oh, no. Goodbye, Grimstroke. Goodbye.
They think they're safe, but there's just a dire ward up in the tree, like in the cliff. So they see them moving around in the trees.
Though, It's 36 minutes in.
Oh,
And check
thank you,
out...
Mr. DPPP.ML. So,
Look at this awkward now, MKB. He's getting stronger by the minute. And he's got 3k to his name. He has buyback. The only one who doesn't have buyback right now is Puck. I think this is going to be a 60-minute game. we finally see some action, bro.
let's chill out. We're about to get the tier 4 items. Let's not talk about tier 5 yet, all right? That's,
okay.
That's the way away. I will say, though, these tier 4 items are really huge for both teams. Because, like, if Radiant get, like, a Spell Prison, for example, on the Arc Warden or something, it could be massive for him. You know, there could be, like, a Timeless Relic on the Invoker.
Yeah.
I think something like a telescope or something on the Tusk and whatnot could be huge. Leveler on Troll could be the difference between
the huge Dream Coil on Mars. Oh no, Puck's been found. Puck, do you have Blink? The Blink's on cooldown. Oh no, she's going to be disrupted there. Oh no, able to Waning Rift away. And Illusory Orb, what a player. Calf able to get out. And the clone from Arc Warden able to protect the retreat there. But Tusk just yeets the clone away. With the kick.
You didn't realise Tusk had an axe.
No,
I was
didn't.
expecting him to punch the clone up in the air, and all of a sudden, it just got yeeted halfway across the map, and I was so shocked.
I was like, when did he get active?
Top lane, there's Abyssal.
Oh yeah, Abyssal there onto the Death Prophet. Their Death Prophet. Oh no, Bash! Does she use the BKB? Death Prophet down for 80 seconds, though. Does have buyback. And the Exorcism. The tips coming out. What are you doing there, Death Prophet?
And he actually went Battle Trance duration on the Troll as well.
Oh.
Which is interesting. Especially against Puck in particular.
Like, wouldn't you want that, especially if, like, Dream Coil broke?
Yeah, exactly. Which I assumed he would, but... I mean, the Battle Trance duration... Oh god, he got Penta-Edge Sword on the Troll.
Oh my
dear.
god.
Okay.
Arms has just been getting really nice neutral items. Like, last game, he got, what? A Titan Sliver on Ursa. You know, just more status
30,
resistance,
30.
no big deal.
We got the Roche timer, guys, don't worry.
You die. Yet your
Is that...
failure lives
I think that's the
on.
wrong timer, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Is he trying to bait them?
Was that an ult shot? It
Yeah.
was. Oh,
That's
they
how we
actually
saw
found
it.
some.
Oh, they killed the Puck.
Yeah, they did kill the
Is he
Puck.
just baiting them with a wrong roaster? I feel like that's a little bit against the spirit of the game, you know?
Oh, now here we go. The magnetic field coming out once again. And this is actually going to be enough time for Death Prophet to come back. 7 seconds. Look at it. What do you do? What do you do? The sign's coming out. Oh, the Abyssal Blade there will find the illusion. Goodbye, clone. Though now, Troll still holding his ground. Got himself a cheese, you know, but no Aegis. And another glyph. They
need to back
glyph
off
again.
now. I really think they should back off and just wait for the Roche on Infinity.
Oh.
Like, they can risk it and carry on doing this if they want. But if they take a bad fight now as the Roche spawns and they die, like on a couple of heroes, Radiant are going to be able to get the Aegis for themselves.
Oh, he has an Orchid. Oh, Troll's actually going to use his cheese to keep on trying to take these objectives. And that's the clone net.
You've got to get out.
Yeah.
Like, the play itself is okay, but... Oh, Invoker took the mid-tier 3 at the same time.
That's good.
I didn't even realise. So they were just split pushing to, like, break them apart.
That was really nice. Nicely played there from Infinity. Though, they have caught themselves position 5 Mars. Once again.
It's a good pick-off as the Roche is about to spawn as well.
Oh, it is.
Infinity, got to be a little bit careful now. I think you have to wait for the Mars to respawn before you really look to commit and fight.
Yeah, Roche 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
no!
Oh.
Oh, dearie. That is so... Okay, never mind. They go in there. They see it. Okay. I thought that was going to be really bad luck. Then they were like, oh, no, we didn't know the Roche is up.
Have you seen what the Trolls got queued up as well?
No.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's going to go for it.
Swift Blink.
Dire's structures are
Swift Blink coming up. And also a Smoke of Deceit coming up. Troll.
The Radiant really need to try and find a fight before the Mars respawns.
Oh my god.
They need to like try and find a pick-off so they're able to take the Roche, but... Not going to happen.
No. No Puck. Gonna try and scout still with the last remaining seconds. However, we've got ourselves a clone here. It's gonna be KO'd there. Easy pick off there on the clone. Nice little 300 gold.
Yeah, I wish I knew who got the 300 gold, but the clone was up in the air when it died, so...
I think Tusk has been fighting ever since he's got his Ags and a Blink Dagger now. No, he's been having fun. But Blink Dagger now picked up on Troll Warlord. So we've got that. That's coming to him now. He's actually going to put his Power Treads in the backpack and place that with the Swift Blink. Does Swift Blink give you movement speed as well?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yes, movement speed and attack
Dire's
speed.
top tower has fallen.
It's like quite a lot of movement speed as well.
Oh no, they found Puck. Oh, Abyssal Blade! Warrior's Punch. Goodbye, Puck. However,
That's going to be a Roche.
look at Clone. 2 catapults.
Dire's
Coming up
top
to
tower
the
is under
tier
attack.
3 tower. Yeah, they're going to take Roche. Oh dear me. That was such a good. Oh, they're actually going to buy back for this. Are they going to commit? There's Timbersaw rotating in here also with the Death Prophet BKB coming out, but oh, the Troll Ward able to take down Grimstroke in an instant. That forces a buyback from him also, but the Troll Ward hits with the Dream Coil. It stuns him up. That's huge because his BKB is going to come off cooldown now. Oh, they've got him! Troll Ward, he's dead for 100 seconds with no buyback. Death Prophet coming in now with the Siphon Drain. They're going to find a kill onto Underlord as well. No buyback on Troll, though Grimstroke is going to die back by the hands of Invoker. Oh no, this could be a turnaround now. Oh Lord, oh Jesus. Crewmates. They're going to take themselves to Roshan. There's no way that they can test this now with Cheeky Sunstrike coming out. Mars trying to get the Aegis, but the Aegis, it's already being picked up, though Mars is able to obtain that cheese. So it will help in the long fights here for Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord will be able to get himself another cheese like he did last time. They'll be able to siege high ground a lot better. But that was big.
The Troll abyssaled the DP and popped Battle Trance, but didn't get another follow-up bash. So the DP just walked away, and then he got coiled in the Battle Trance.
Oh, look what they found. Oh, that's a really nice item. On they've got themselves the Trickster's Cloak now for the invisibility. Yeah. They've got the magic resist. They've got they've got MKB on Troll Lord. But the fact that you can make yourself invis and stop this battle trance from coming out if you don't get instead, poor, it's big. And now look at this. Look how the tables have turned.
The reason the Troll doesn't have buyback is because he decided to purchase a piece of paper, unfortunately, in the Swift Blink recipe. And they're going to lose a Rax for this. I mean, the game's still, like, okay for them.
Yeah.
But, like, one bad fight, and all of a sudden the Radiant side, because they can keep the
Flux.
lanes pushed in with the clone, are able to just take a set of Racks. Or, okay, they can't finish it off.
They can't. Oh, look how close that melee is. Oh, dear. Oh, Abyssal Blade there. Oh, it comes out onto the clone, though. They are able to catch the Timbersaw here within the arena. There's the Warrior's Punch. It's going to disrupt him also. Actually gets kicked away. Timbersaw now. Timber Chain. There we go. Got himself his Timber Chain, but now the Snowball coming back with thanks to that Lotus.
Get him into the pit.
Oh, Timber. Oh, no, but the Blink coming forward. There's the bash. And he gets skewered away. And Timbersaw, he will fall indeed. But that does buy time for the rest of Crewmates to get themselves the how out. But look. D-Flash, he doesn't have himself a TP.
Oh, God.
He's going to have to hide in the trees and just pray to Lord that they don't find him in these trees. But thankfully...
He's got sad songs, just cry playlist on Spotify, just sitting in the trees. Loving life.
Oh, no, Death Prophet. No, they're going to go forward. Maybe Invoker might find Death Prophet. Oh, they do. There's the Cypher Fights that they've been able to pick up. However, the Dream Core coming out along with the Silence also. The Snowball coming in. But thanks to the BKB there, Death Prophet able to get away. Oh, no, never mind. She's actually going to use herself up into the air, though she does have Aegis. Did she just blink? She has a blink. She blinked away. I didn't even know she had a blink.
Oh, God, this Tusk is in.
Oh, yeah, Tusk is going forward. Does use the... Look at the... I told you, that Trickster's Cloak. My God. That Trickster's Cloak. Oh,
I mean, they did dust her, but they just couldn't get into the base like far enough.
Yeah. No, they literally got it, and then as soon as she used this, I wasn't expecting that. Like, you usually wouldn't like use yourself when you have BKB, and then all of a sudden she blinked away, and they're like, "What? Where's she gone?" And then they're like, they blew through their minds like, "Oh, Trickster's Cloak, crap."
Oh, look at Grimstroke though. It was all a bait in the first place. He knew he didn't need a TP.
Oh.
He's just here to push out waves.
Uh-oh. Might not want to push out that. No. Oh,
yeah.
He's getting TP away. Okay, good. Yeah, he's blink dagging. Alright.
You don't need to kill the wave, just like keep it pushing as much as you can. Has Troll bought out? No, he hasn't. So he's waiting to bought out for the piece of paper before, and he's like, I should probably save for buyback now.
I don't want that to happen again.
It happens like sometimes because when you're having a really good game like this troll has been, you think you're like unkillable, right?
Yeah.
You start just queuing up items and buying them willy-nilly because you think you can just do whatever you like, and then it takes one death and you're like, okay, let's just chill out.
Look at him. Look at Awkward. He's going to Swift Blink as well.
Yes,
What did
I think
he
it's
sell?
really good though.
What did he sell? He's I
Midas,
swear he's,
right?
yeah, okay, yeah. He sold my. I was like, I'm sure he had another item.
He's level 25 now, so
yeah, he
it's
doesn't
fine.
need that. Though he does need to save buyback just in case, because they have really strong initiations now on the side of Infinity.
Have you seen the Mars has a
Yeah, he's got an Agnims.
axe from the? I think it was from the Roche. He picked it up before.
Oh yeah.
So not only did he get the cheat.
Goodbye! Goodbye, Mars! See you in the afterlife! Oh. The clone. Oh, they found Awkward! No! Oh, I can't believe. Why was he out the
Why
base?
was he sitting on the low ground? It's like last
They-
game
they
all over again
forced-
when he was playing Wraith King.
They forced
top
Exorcism as well. And the Meteor coming in now, but she's going to be able to use herself up to the air. But this is going to set up for a kill potential there. The Abyssal Blade coming out, though she does have herself the
No
Aegis. The Abyssal
Exorcism.
Blade is used, and they will force out a Glyph as well. But she's going to spawn back. Oh, the kick! The kick back! Death Prophet! It's a trouble though. The BKB comes out just in time along with the Dream Call also. Is going to want the rest of Infinity Esports in place. Though the Troll holding his ground there, ensnaring the Timber Saw in place. Oh, and blinking forward, instantly taking out the Grimstroke. And the buyback comes out now from Arkwarden. Though Infinity still staying strong there. There's the clone and the BKB also wanted to try and find that kill onto the Troll Warlord. But next to the creeps and the Lotus Orb coming out also, so the Flux not going to slow down that Troll Warlord at all. Oh, and the Abyss Blade coming out onto Death Prophet. This is a kill. Yeah, she has no buyback. No buyback on Death Prophet right now. Though I think they think that she does have buyback because they're retreating.
Yeah, I mean they have to assume that she does.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little bit careful, but they'll start poking away at the buildings and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Arc Warden decided to wait until two heroes died before
Radiant's
buying back,
middle barracks
and they
are
lost a
under
set of
attack.
racks as well. So, like, if you're going to be in that position, you have to buy back while you have more heroes alive, right?
Yeah, and look
At
at
least
the
try and
net worth
protect them.
advantage.
But
It's just
now
spiked
your
by
DP's dead
30k.
as well.
I remember last time how we saw the net worth only at like 1k advantage on Infinity, and now it's just
Radiant's middle
spiked up
barracks are under attack.
to like 30k net worth lead. Oh, and now they're focusing the melee racks. Melee racks gone.
Radiant's middle barracks
Oh,
has fallen.
and Invoker there. Gonna have to use his BKB, and the Abyssal Blade coming out once again. Goodbye, Clone. They're not able to get that gold. Well, he's gonna finish off his Milmir. Or try to at least. Yeah, I think he definitely has enough for
On the
buyback.
outpost spot.
The Clone.
They have a sentry down,
Mars.
and he doesn't realise.
Oh, no, actually, okay, never mind. They found themselves a kill on Mars, no big deal. It's fine.
They have a sentry down, he's just trying to hide there with a shadow amulet, like, this clone won't see me.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
On Invoker, able to find the kill on Puck's courier. I don't know what courier had. What Puck had on a courier.
So, I just want to point something out quickly. The Troll's gone for
she's trying to get
Mjolnir,
on disc.
which I really like against Arc especially. So for people that don't realise, whenever you Maelstrom proc, it also gives True Strike. So when you're playing against this Arc Warden magnetic field, you're like doubling up on having MKB and Mjolnir for like a really high chance of being able to hit.
Oh, there's initiation. Oh! They found the Hex there! Onto Puck! Oh my god, they found the Meteor as well! Onto Timsel though! Death Prophet gonna come forward, the Dark Rift now gonna try and get out Invoker in time. Is it enough? No, it's not Invoker! He hasn't been caught! And now Puck gonna try and bunch forward and try and find the kill there.
this
Oh, but
DP.
Troll with the BKB though, gonna be able to use up into the air. The Death Prophet isn't avoid that onslaught there from Troll Ward as he has used his Battle Trance. The Roar's punched up now. Death Prophet now gonna try and activate a second Exorcism. Oh, but saved by the Tusk? Actually kicked back. Oh no, but Troll's gonna blink in, find himself a triple kill. It's only Arkwarden and Puck right now. Oh dear me. And now Troll gonna clean up these racks. Goodbye bottom racks. Just needs to clean up the range racks, and that's that's Mega Creeps for you.
This Troll's huge.
He's absolutely stocking. Oh, a bit of, oh my god, Puck dead. It's only Arkwarden now. I don't think he can spam
Get
that
in there,
magnetic field. No, they're going to
in
try and
there.
kill him. No, they want to kill him now. There's the arena to stop the damage there from the fountain. Find the kill onto Arkwarden. Oh, and they call GG. It was a great survive. It was a great onslaught and a great defense, but unfortunately, it won't pay off. And Infinity Esports will take game 2 and claim this best of 3.
I mean, Crewmates played much better for long spells of this game in comparison to last, but all it comes down to is key moments in the game where maybe somebody gets picked off, or, you know, they're able to take a really good Roche fight, for example. The only time that Crewmates looked like they were in a decent position in the game is when Infinity made a mistake themselves and Crewmates almost got a set of racks. But apart from that, like, the start of the game went okay for them, but they never were really able to push forward and, like, claim map control or objectives off it. And they really struggled to deal with this troll. I think the Tusk had a really good game, though, as well.
Yeah.
It felt like he was always in the right place at the right time, able to save people, able to start fights on people. And I was really unsure about this Ags, but it ended up being, you know, pretty useful. So, fair play to Pamplona.
I mean, especially what we said about when the drafting phase started as well. Like, we saw Infinity Esports draft and say a lot of them have a lot of lockdown. You get a Blink Dagger on Tusk, along with the fact that if you get Initiation on Mars as well, and they got Abyssal Blade Blink on Troll Warlord, there was no way they escaped that. It's just so much stun and lockdown. It was absolutely insane coming out from the draft there of Infinity Esports. What a good defense from Crewmates.
Okay.
I'm happy to see that we actually got a game like that. That was really fun. Really fun to watch.
The way that the division's set out now, Mad Kings are 0-4, Inverse and Crewmates are both 1-4. So they're like the kind of 3 teams that are like vying for relegation at this point, right?
Okay, yeah.
And Infinity Esports are now 4-1, and they're playing Hikori, who are also 4-1 on the last week.
Oh.
So that's setting up to be a huge game.
Oh. That's actually going to be really fun.
That could be massive.
That could be huge.
So looking forward to that. But I mean, Infinity, with being 4-1 after 5 games, they'll be really happy. I think they look like a strong team in the sense that, yes, they make some occasional mistakes every now and then, but like overall, they look pretty good. I just, you know, hope they can keep it up.
Oh.
I just, you know, hope they can keep it up.
Oh, indeed. And Crewmates, they'll suffer a valiant defeat in Infinity Esports. They'll pick up this best of 3 with 2-0. Incredibly well played to both teams. That was an exciting game to watch and a lot of fun and a lot of laughs had with me and Mo. So I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for watching, and thank you to OGA for presenting this lovely OGA DPC event as per usual for the lower division here for Friday. It's been Epidamnos and Mo Farrett for your casters today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you another time. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.